I'm Terry.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Kathryn. And we're sitting here in this wonderful atmosphere with all these magical goods and products that you can buy for your family and friends for the holidays. And Alex, what do you do here?
I am a tour guide. I lead the guided tours through the museum, and we're actually the only museum in Salem that focuses on the history of magic and witchcraft itself, as opposed to concentrating on the witch trials. So we're actually a really great way to sort of reinforce your knowledge base of magic itself, and that's really, really cool.
And what's the historical range of the museum?
We start at prehistory, all the way up through the modern era, and we touch on a few really key points through history on the way. Not just time periods, but key figures as well, and then some basic ideas that have stuck.
So it's like it also discusses different types of witchcraft or magic?
Oh, absolutely. We don't confine our focus to any one culture. It's worldwide history. It's very, very cool.
And what's your favorite exhibit in the tour?
My favorite exhibit, probably... I guess if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with the Oracle of Delphi, Aristoclea, mostly because I just like telling the stories of the predictions she made that came true, some of the bigger ones. Which is, that is fun, and that usually gets a really strong reaction out of people. Also, I like talking about the chapel, mostly because it's at the very end and we're winding down, and people usually kind of really mellow out because there's seats, you know, so while I talk, people usually just kind of sit down, and it's a very nice sort of... the expression. You know when
calming.
Calming. You know when the FDR gave the fireside chats via radio? It's sort of like that, except I'm standing right there and I don't have polio.
Okay, those are two significant differences. Plus, you're not present in the United States.
No.
Terry,
Tell us a little bit about the Salem Chapel. It's unusual to have a chapel where anybody can go at any time. Tell us about it, Alex.
Well, it's a chapel. The sort of decor and the system, the way things are done there, we follow the Corellian tradition. I'm actually, my title is Cadet Priest in the temple, and so I'll help out with the rituals. And the rituals that are done typically are educational rituals, and they're meant to give people a taste of the kind of magic real witches practice, with a focus on power of will and positive intention. And it is very interesting. It's very unique because, as you mentioned, it's sort of a rarity. Even in Salem, it was kind of surprising to find a Wiccan temple, a temple or chapel, a ritual space specifically designated for that purpose.
Terry, do you have a favorite part of the Witch Museum?
Personally, I like the Kitchen Witch exhibit.
And why would that be?
You'll have to edit this, you understand. Actually, no. I'd have to say I like the reflection on the current witch hunts that are going on today. I think that it's important that people's awareness about what is actually happening in the world today be raised.
Are you talking about particularly what's happening in Africa with the children?
Yes.
And
yes.
the fact that many children are being accused of being witches and murdered?
Yes. I think it's important that be brought to people's awareness.
I don't know that I have a favorite part of the Witch Museum yet. I haven't really contemplated that. I just like that it goes from prehistory to modern day, I think. So that's the news from the World of Witches Museum for today.